The Lions Roar, Lionel Messi's journey as Prime Minister of Argentina. Argentina, the land of tango and football, was in for a captivating transformation. 'Twas on the horizon. The world-renowned football icon, Lionel Messi, had decided to swap his soccer boots for a different set of responsibilities. He announced his candidacy for the position of Prime Minister in a country where football was more than a sport. It was a way of life. The prospect of having a global sports legend lead the nation was met with enthusiasm, intrigue, and a touch of skepticism. But what if, by a twist of fate, Messi was elected as the Prime Minister of Argentina? The campaign leading up to the elections was like nothing Argentina had ever seen before. The charisma that had endeared Messi to fans worldwide was now on full display as he crisscrossed the country. Crowds, both young and old, came to witness this living legend. Messi's speeches were thoughtful and filled with an unwavering love for his country. He was not a professional politician, but his sincerity struck a chord with Argentines. With a resounding majority, Lionel Messi won the election and assumed office as the Prime Minister of Argentina. His first day in office was a testament to his humility. He chose not to deliver a traditional inaugural speech, but instead visited a children's hospital, bringing smiles to the faces of young patients and their families. It was a moment that endeared him to the entire nation. The challenges of governance were a far cry from the world of football, but Messi approached them with the same dedication and determination. His first order of business was to address the economic issues that had plagued Argentina for years. He assembled a team of economists and experts to tackle inflation, create jobs, and ensure the stability of the country's currency. Messi understood that economic stability was the foundation of any thriving nation. Argentinians were pleasantly surprised by Messi's leadership qualities. His ability to remain calm under pressure, a trait developed on the football field, served him well in the world of politics. He listened to his advisors and made decisions with the best interests of the people in mind, rather than partisan politics. Education was another area close to Messi's heart. He initiated a comprehensive education reform plan, channeling resources into the public education system and improving the quality of schools throughout the country. His vision was to empower young Argentinians with the tools they needed to succeed in the global economy. Messi's international reputation also played a crucial role in attracting foreign investments to Argentina. With his personal appeal and charm, he encouraged foreign companies to invest in the country, creating new jobs and strengthening the economy. His celebrity status brought world leaders to Argentina, fostering diplomatic relations that were previously challenging to establish. One of the most significant challenges Messi faced during his tenure was combating corruption. Corruption had deeply rooted itself in the country's politics and bureaucracy, but Messi was determined to eradicate it. He established a transparent system of checks and balances and introduced strict anti-corruption laws. His government cracked down on corrupt officials and set an example of accountability at the highest levels. Environmental issues were also a priority for Messi. He implemented sustainable practices and promoted green energy initiatives, recognizing that the world was facing a climate crisis. His commitment to protecting Argentina's natural beauty was evident through his efforts to preserve the country's vast natural reserves and promote ecotourism. Messi's leadership style was inclusive and collaborative. He worked with other political parties to find common ground and address the nation's problems. His willingness to reach across the aisle and put the country's interests first set an example for a new kind of politics in Argentina. But perhaps the most significant legacy of Messi's tenure as Prime Minister was his efforts to unite the diverse and often divided nation. His status as a national hero transcended political and social barriers. Under his leadership, Argentina found itself more united than ever before, regardless of differences in class, ethnicity, or ideology. As the end of Messi's term approached, the country was in a vastly different position than when he had taken office. The economy was stable, education had improved, corruption was on the decline, and Argentina was playing a more prominent role on the world stage. But despite these achievements, Messi remained humble and focused on his responsibilities to the very end. The day of the next election arrived, and Messi chose not to seek re-election. He believed that his role as Prime Minister was to serve his country during a crucial period of transformation, and now it was time for others to carry the torch. As he left office, the nation came together to bid farewell to one of its most beloved leaders. Messi's time as Prime Minister of Argentina had been a remarkable chapter in the nation's history. He had proven that leadership could come from unexpected places and that the values of dedication, humility, and a love for one's country could drive meaningful change. His legacy continued to inspire not only Argentina, but the world at large. Messi returned to the world of football, but his time in politics had left an indelible mark on his heart. He remained an ambassador for Argentina, not just on the soccer field, but on the global stage. His journey from football superstar to national leader had shown that greatness could be achieved beyond the boundaries of sports. In the end, the roar of the lion had transcended the football pitch, echoing through the halls of government, leaving an everlasting legacy of hope and unity in its wake.